So I started watering and fertilizing roughly 2 weeks ago, and everything goes into growth modus. Like, all starts looking healthy again. Winter was pretty rough. A lot of plants had poor health when they went through winter, and I'm just glad that everything starts looking good again. You know, that fresh, healthy growth that shows up at the top. In a couple of months, maybe 1 or 2 months, they will all be full of flowers, and that's amazing. And I really hope I can get my validus to flower. The validus is the one in the middle. Last 2 years or so it didn't flower, and it really bothers me because I will need to cut it. Maybe this season, I don't know. Maybe next. But I need to cut it when it reaches the roof. I just don't have like the capabilities to, like, I don't know. I don't want to cut a hole into the roof and stuff like this. I mean, I could maybe move it here and let it go, like, remove the window. But yeah, I think that would have poor effects on the insulation. So it would have to be really well built, and I'm not a well builder, if you get what I mean. So yeah, these are the seedlings. A lot of those looked very dehydrated during the winter, and now they're all great again, starting to grow. And these are some really rare and important plants, so I'm pretty happy. There was a slug that attacked one here, which really bothers me. It really makes me mad. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's go into the other greenhouse. The birds are taking a dump everywhere in my garden. Since I started feeding the birds, my garden is like bird crap city. This is my little like crappy greenhouse. This is just for seedlings and stuff. Everything looks good. Really like how this one started coming out of winter. This is a great graft that turned out, you know, looking superb. The one behind it, the small one, is great. Everything I have here is amazing. So seeing them start growing again makes me happy. It was a rough winter. I was completely messed up in winter. Like, lots of health problems. And I always feel great in summer. So, looking forward. Lots of lobevia that will flower this year. I need to find out which ones are great and which ones aren't. And yeah. It's important that they flower so I can move space, like I can make space. The ones that aren't good need to go right away. I don't have time and space to keep them another year. So I see a flower and decide if I keep it or not. It's kind of risky because sometimes the first flowers look a little bit worse than the flower in the next year. You know, when they flower for the first time, it's a little bit like, I don't know, they just don't have their full capability to flower yet in the first year. So it's risky. You can sometimes sort out great plants, but I just don't have the space. I can't keep everything like for 2 years because every year I have new seedlings. These are already the new seedlings from winter, and there are more. These are all like insane amount of seedlings. but I just like sowing out. You know, I've gotten so old with sowing out, I don't start changing it now. And these are all like grafts and seedlings. I don't like that it has rained so much, but you know, it is what it is. I don't want to raise plants that are weak and have a hard time with a little bit of rain. Most of them respond very well to the rain. It's the beginning of the season, and now is the time when they can use the water. And this is the other greenhouse, full of stuff too. Holy moly, right? Can't record much longer because my battery is dying. But you get the idea, alright? I'll post another video later and charge the camera. I want you to see what's going on here because it's amazing right now. I love this time of year because now everything starts looking great. During winter you sometimes feel like you're the worst cactus breeder of the world. Simply because like the plants look like crap. But it's just normal. I mean, almost all the plants respond very well. The moment they go into spring, they start looking amazing again. And that's what counts. Winter is just a very stressful time for the plants. And yeah, it's going to be a great season. Alright guys, yeah, business stuff. You can support the channel on patreon.com/cactusjerk. And seeds are at trichoceres.net. And books. Alright, bye.